Hi there. Today's question is, who can get enlightened? Can anyone spiritually awaken? Or does it need to be a special type or kind of a person? Like a person that is well-adjusted, stable, balanced, open-hearted, open-minded, accepting, helping, maybe doing good deeds, honest, reliable, non-judgmental, and so on and so on and so on. Or can it be a person who is in mental and emotional turmoil, like someone in deep depression, someone with high anxiety, someone who suffers from addictions, someone who is violent, who is angry, who is maybe an abuser, who is a criminal, who is a murderer, who is in prison? Does it make a difference? Is there a requirement to be a certain sort of a person? Or can anyone spiritually awaken? Can anyone get enlightened? You see, there is often a mix-up between the karma and the process of enlightenment. Karma itself can be good or bad, or usually a person's life on average is a mixture of good and bad karma. Some lives, of course, can be very much an expression of bad karma or good karma, but usually it's a mixture. And if we are this sort of a person that I spoke about at the start, like well-adjusted, balanced, not judgmental, doing good deeds, helping, and so on and so on and so on, then we create good karma. But you see, the process of enlightenment or enlightenment itself is beyond karma, is not influenced by karma, and does not create any new karma. So it's a completely different ballgame. So it does not really matter what sort of individual you are. Absolutely not. Because the process of enlightenment, and when you enter it, and the enlightenment itself is the end of the individual. It's a death of individual before the actual physical death on a human level of existence. And once you enter the stream and your ego completely disintegrates, you cannot do anything that is against the stream, that is not in sync with the stream itself. You do not have any personal influence on it, because there is no more person, there is no more individual, there is no more ego or self or me or I or whatever you call it. So anyone, absolutely anyone, can practice, who possibly can. Obviously you need a little bit of a concentration and a little bit of a self-discipline to sort of practice on a regular basis, but anyone who can go beyond mental concepts, beyond mental processing, who can stop engaging to the thoughts regularly, habitually, and be connected to the source directly at all times. Anyone, regardless of what sort of an individual they are, can start and enter the process of enlightenment, and then go deeper and deeper and deeper, getting more and more absorbed, being pulled in more and more and more. So yes, you can, absolutely. You can go from depression straight into the process of enlightenment. From anxiety, from addiction, straight into the process of enlightenment. Because once you lose your ego, once you sort of, this ego completely disintegrates, that's the end of suffering. That is being part of the stream. That is bliss. Connection straight to the force, straight to the source. So maybe I would say don't really waste your time by trying to shape yourself as an individual, go to sort of length to try and develop certain characteristics that you do not have. Of course, it's good to have all these positive qualities, but it's all really, as long as we are interacting with the thoughts and connecting with the thoughts, and most of us are, it's all really due to karma and not under our control. It is really very, very, very little that we can control in this thing, life, that we call life. Very, very little. So instead of putting an effort into shaping yourself into sort of individual you think it's a good to be, rather spend your time and effort on practicing non-attachment to the thoughts and trying to understand a little bit deeper the nature of existence, the nature of life. And that will go a long, long way. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.